might do something like that. Now the next step in the forward roll is to teach the last part of the forward roll. Breathe in, breathe out. In the beginning, you can use your hand to push yourself up with. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so that's the last half of the roll. And then I teach forward roll. Professor Leahy had a really cool way of doing it. It's a forward roll on the third time you do that. Sit back and come up. 1, 2, 3. Now, he may have a better way of teaching it. I've not been around him for maybe, I have not seen him do rolls and falls class for about 20 years, so that was just stuck with me. It's a right-handed roll. They use this like a shock absorber. Tuck their head through without touching. Roll straight down the spine. The next level is forward roll from, in this case, right-handed forward roll from kneeling. So like Alicia Sensei was showing you, you kick your foot up, you can get over there, you can just kick your back leg over, and you can have a pretty good roll. Bonus points for me, if you can touch both feet at the top. Yeah, you can do it like this. Some people do it like that. You see? See, this is in the way. So one way of getting it out of the way is bringing it back or over here. And however your instructor is teaching it, do it the way they do it. This just happens to be my preference today. So if my hand is across from my shoulder, then when I drop to my elbow, it'll be at right angle. If this hand is in front of my face, then my elbow's out here and I don't have this right angle. You see? So if your hand is here, if you could see your hand, it should be over here. I like to leave my elbow up until I straighten up, then I drop to my elbow, touch my feet at the top, and then roll. Words you don't want to repeat are, that's not the way Sensei Bob said it. You want to say, oh, Alicia Sensei, could you show me again? Do it the way she shows you. Okay, now right hand forward roll from standing. Little Professor Leahy. That finish. So that's forward roll, which Alicia Sensei says, point your toes like a tippy bird. The ones filled with mercury may tip down. Look forward because you want your back straight. Breathe out. So that's a forward roll standing to standing. Then back roll. Actually, let's see. Yeah, back roll. That's right-handed. Okay, back rolling this system that we're teaching. Jiu-jitsu roll. Where are my shoulders pointing? Right there. Do that again. Okay, flat fall. Right-handed flat fall. Start off in this position. Breathe in, breathe out. Look up. This can touch and come up. This should be a straight line. Okay? You don't want to do this. And especially for the guys, you don't want to do that. You'll called ringing the bell. You go, ah! So if I'm looking at the ground, I land like this. If I look up, I land flat. So you look up into the eyes of your Tory, the person who threw you. Right? You look up, you land flat. Get as much area on the body. Your hip will go up a little bit because of the impact rather than through the hip. And a side fall can save your life, but too many of those falls we find are not good in the long run. Into a flat fall. Now because you're moving forward, you'll slide a little. But that is a gentle way to learn it.
Okay, go ahead.
Right?
Katate Hazushi Ichi, escape from an outside wrist grip. Fake back, lift your leg up and drive your elbow to his forearm and back out. The idea is to fake one direction and to push with your elbow and your hip till you make contact at the forearm. This is available to block a punch if it comes. You do the escape, bring this foot up so you have mobility to come back or to do another technique in a different direction. Fake one direction, step in, and back out. Katate Hazushi Ni, cross grip escape. Fake back, drive your elbow to the forearm and step back. Fake back, turn the palm up so that the elbow drives to the outside of his forearm. Knee up and back, escape. Hey! Dual wrist grip escape. Fake out and back, step in, drive both elbows and knee together. Fake out and back, Pick up your foot, drop your hip in and drive to the center and come back. Hey! No! Hey! Orote Hazushi, multiple wrist escape. Fake back, step in, pry out. Fake back, as you bring your foot up, drive with your elbow and knee to his center. You're prying with this arm. Same lever as previous techniques, only on this axis. Yubi-tori Hazushi, escape from an all-finger come along. Fake back, step in and drive, again with your elbow and knee. Step back, bring your foot up, and you're driving your palm to their grip, and your elbow to their forearm and your knee up. So you have all those multiple things to help you escape. Fake, drop, back. Again. Fake back. Hey! Stop! Momiji Hazushi, red maple tree escape. This is an escape from the front choke. Fake back, step in, and come straight up with your elbows, spinning your arms to your ears and dropping as you come back against their arms. The idea is to be like a maple tree, as small as you can, growing out of the ground. Keep the trunk very small, and then it grows as it comes by your ears and reaches for the sky. And then from its limbs, the leaves fall on their arms. Great! Stop! Yubi-tori. This is a finger hold taken from a katate-tori. They reach, katate-tori position, reach up, and grab a finger hold. You're sliding your thumb down on top of their preferably ring finger and sliding it back, and it binds the joint of the finger severely. holding with your forefinger under so that it's in a locked position. And to the other side, follow the ring finger with your thumb, press on their palm, slide it back. The sliding back causes a lock that's very difficult to get out of. Slide the thumb down the ring finger and slide the ring finger back along the same line as the finger. Hey! Moro UB Tori. This is an all finger come along. As the person reaches, you grasp their fingertips and put their palm outward and bring it back to their leg. Lock their elbow to their side and your finger pushes down and your tips of your fingers push up. Your forefinger pushes down, tips of your finger pulls up. If you want to take them down, it's easy to take them down, or you can lock it in this way. There's a lot of variation. Basic technique is they reach forward, grasp the tips of their fingers, lock their elbows. If the tips of the fingers are trapped, you have no trap. All they have to do is curl their fingers, they can get out of it. Okay. That's the basic technique there. Katate Tori, a basic wrist lock or break. As Uki reaches for you, you blend with it, redirect it into a circle with your thumb at the base of their little finger. You can go this direction or this direction. Direction after you get past your shoulder is optional. Locking the wrist away from the shoulder, not up here. The further away from the shoulder you are, the more effective it is. Always use your body weight and your hips. Another angle of it maybe would be this. They reach here. As you're coming back, you can support it with this hand at the base of the little finger. Takes very little. Hey! Ah! Diashi Harai, outside foot sweep. Sweep as close as you can to the floor level. Lower outside foot sweep. Keep your body aligned from your shoulder to your hip to your foot. Kazushi on top. You can use a snap down. But if you have the sweep right, you don't need it. You just need to keep this distance the same or bring it slightly closer. Those are all the points. All those moves are a little subtle, except for the foot sweep is major. Sotogama. When Uki steps, you step with them at an angle, diagonal. Pick it up with the top of your foot, bring your knee up, and snap. Uchigama. We're going to trap Uki's leg as they're stepping back. You're going to reach forward with your outside foot, pick up the back foot, and lock their leg. Ogoshi, major hip throw. Go! Hey! Get out of Uki's way. Step in front. Push his hip over his little toe. That direction with the elbow. Put your hip and throw.